Hello everybody and welcome to Wesley's Plant World with me, Wesley Peterson. And today I am sitting out in my outdoor terrace garden here on this lovely warm February day. And the sun is shining so beautifully in and penetrating into our outdoor terrace garden here. And I decided I wanted to do a little quick whiz around to show you what my outdoor terrace garden looks like in February before I start putting all of my house plants out in amongst all of my garden plants. And I have many evergreen plants here so that we have something exciting and interesting to look at all year round, not only for us but also for our neighbours that go up and down the alley where I live here. And I have some pots here that look bare, but they actually have huge ferns that grow up out of them, so I'm looking forward to them emerging from their dormancy. And I will be planting some new plants in the pots over on the side there. So let's go and have a quick look around now at what's going on so that you can see how everything is now, and at the same time I will plot in some B-roll of when I filmed my outdoor terrace garden full of my house plants and all of my crystals. And well, you will see the difference between then and now, and I can't wait for that time to come around again. Let's go. So today is a lovely sunny day out here, and I really just want to show you some of my ivy that are growing so fantastically. And at this time of year in February, they turn this yellow, brown, limey colour, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And it's fantastic because these plants change colour with the seasons. So during the summer, these are going to be a dark green and white again. So I'm going to plot in here so that you can see some footage I took during the summertime, and you'll be able to see the difference quite clearly. Now you can see exactly what they look like, and it's just amazing when plants change colour, change style, grow quickly. These grow so fast that I actually have to go and prune them quite a lot every summer, and I want them to start growing up along the wall up here, and inside through the window you can see some of my house plants. Maybe it's a bit difficult to see them, but they're there. That's my Philodendron erubescens Birkin. So here they are, and I have myrtle plant here that gets a lighter purple flower on it. I have some different succulents growing out down here, and these again, they will be lovely and dark green during the summer, and now during February they are these orange red colours, really beautiful. Another one of the ivy here in the shade, and we carry along the edge here, different things going on. Little plant down here that I didn't think was going to make it through the winter, but it did. And another one here, ivy, and then my juniper bushes that have been in these pots now for a good 5 years. I've actually taken out the soil out of the pot twice and refreshed with new soil twice, cut back the roots a couple of times so that they can bush out in these pots and get enough nutrients still, and it's worked. This is a little pot that I'll be sorting out later, but I have chives in here that have made it all through the winter and stayed actually evergreen. They will bush out better later on. And I do have a little bit of heuchera down here. I hope that's going to come back out. It's a lovely colour. So here, all my neighbours get to enjoy all of this area. The hanging baskets, everything that I just showed you inside. And behind this juniper bush I have, well, here at the front I have another boxus, but behind I will have lots of ferns growing up. Another silver plant down here starting to grow out, and then I have this fir tree that was actually sprayed silver all over as a Christmas decoration, and I found it in a store and they'd reduced the price to only 50 Swedish krona in its pot and everything. So I decided to buy it and give it a chance to see if it will be able to grow out from this silver spray all over it. Out here in the bright sun, it should still be able to get enough light to photosynthesize and push out new growth. And then this is going to be planted in our garden at our Crystal Cottage, and I actually bought this as a present for my husband, and I want to take a photo of him with it this size and see how many years it takes for it to get taller than he is. And he's a tall guy, so this will be an interesting experiment to see how this grows out and how quickly it grows up and overtakes him. I just thought that was quite funny, so I had to get that. But if we look at it closer, it looks like a blue fir, and I thought it was underneath anyway. It might still be, but I'm not sure. It might just be plain green, but whatever. I don't actually have one of these in my garden. I have a lot of spruce and pines, but I don't have a fir. And this has soft needles, so I'm looking forward to this growing up. And then we have our seating area here. Our little set that you can get in IKEA. I bought this one with the red because it looks quite cute. And then I have this I'm so pleased and proud of. I bought it as a little plant 2 years ago. 35 Swedish kronas at an outdoor market, and it has more than doubled in size. It was in a plastic pot, and I've just recently planted it in this terracotta pot, and look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And my idea, of course, was that I was going to plant this out in my garden, which at some point I probably will do, but I'm enjoying it out here. It does well all year round, gives this lovely colour during the whole winter, so why not keep it on the table here so we can enjoy it. And in the back I have another box of Sempervirens rotundifolia, and in that another type of Hedrahelix growing out. This lovely ivy. And again, I would like this ivy to actually grow out and grow up the wall, so I've started training it here, and I have this interesting style going on, so I hope it's going to carry on growing out there. And then I just have a couple of pots down here, these little cute plants that made it through the winter that I didn't think would do so, but they have. And this whole area is going to be filled out with my houseplants again during the summer. So this is what I do to keep our apartment area green and lush all year round, and to give something exciting for not only us but all the neighbours to see as they walk past every day. Because as I always say, the love and joy of plants is to be shared with everybody. But watch this space, because it will soon be a hive of garden and house plants in my outdoor terrace garden. It's so much fun having different areas and different types of plants to work with and appreciate all the time, indoors and outdoors, in different circumstances, different styles, and there's something for everybody. And I know a lot of you appreciate seeing my different ivies out here, my Hedrahelix, because a lot of you like to have them as house plants in different places around the world. But I know for sure that they are a very difficult plant to have as a house plant. They dry out very easily. They do need a lot of bright indirect light, otherwise they don't really do very well. They leg out, they get mealybugs all over them, and then those mealybugs spread to all of your other plants, especially if you have Hoyas or anything like that near an ivy. So it's best to have these plants outdoors. And if it doesn't get too cold, even though here it does get to around -3 to 5 degrees during the winter months, sometimes we're under a kind of cover here. It's close to the building, so the temperature here anyway stays a couple of degrees warmer than if the plants were out in an open area. So my ivies stay evergreen all year round, and they really enjoy being outside. And actually these don't get mealybugs on them at all outside, but they do get covered in aphids, black aphids, green aphids. I get them on these plants every summer when they start shooting out the ends of their shoots, and I have to go in and use some kind of spray to get rid of those. But apart from that, they are just wonderful, and as I just showed you before, they change color and size, and they're just absolutely fabulous. So I hope this video has encouraged many of you to get out and start tidying up your outdoor areas and getting ready for the spring. At my cottage, I've already seen bulbs on their way up, daffodils, and I'm really excited about that. I planted out a lot last year, and I made a video of me planting out and splitting some of my miniature daffodils and so forth. So I'm looking forward to them all coming up this year. And well, as the weather heats up, I'll be doing a lot more things in my garden, so you'll be seeing a lot more of my gardening videos starting up again. During the winter months, I do have a lot more of my houseplant videos, and during the summer months I have a mixture, but then I go into a period where I often have a lot of gardening videos, depending on if I'm at my cottage or if I'm at my apartment here. We'll see what happens, but there's going to be a mixture of videos anyway. So now I'm just going to sit back here, enjoy my lovely cup of tea, and enjoy this moment out here. And I just feel so appreciative and thankful for all I have and all of you. Thank you for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all in another one of my videos very, very soon. Goodbye.